Hi everybody! Welcome back to Tips for You. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very pretty waterfall braid on your own hair. And you're only going to need a few things depending on how you want to attach the braid and close it. You can either use like a hair tie, of course you want one with cloth covered. You can use a clear hair tie, or you can use bobby pins. That's what I like to use because I have long hair and I like to put it as part of like a decorative look for myself. And you can also do it on both sides of your head. So I'm going to show you how to do it and you will see how easy it is. Now don't get frustrated if you don't learn it right off the bat. Okay? So here we go. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a section of your hair. Go to the very top of your hair. Now if you have bangs, like I do, grab the bangs, it's fine. I'll show you how we can always take them out at the end. But it's better in the beginning if you, well that little piece is short, if you work with them to get all the hair in. You're going to section it into 3 sections like you would make a regular French braid. And if you don't know how to make a French braid, please see my video on how to make a French braid and learn the technique before you try this. So you're going to start by crossing over the middle with the piece of hair that's furthest towards the back of your head. And you're going to cross over and make the first beginning braid. Now, you're going to, with the furthest part closest to the back of your head, you're going to take a section of hair and that piece. This is the piece back here that's always going to take the new hair in it. So every time you get here, you take the new hair in your hand. And you're going to cross over the middle. Now, instead of taking some hair with the piece that's in your right hand that's on the other side, you're going to let it drop. Okay? You're just going to let it fall. And you're going to grab a chunk of hair similar in size to what you're working with, and you're going to go over the middle with that piece of hair. Okay? Now, we'll repeat that. So we're holding it with our fingers. We've got that other end at the end, so we're going to grab a piece of hair in the back, cross over the middle, and all the while I'm, smoothing, I'm also pulling it tight. And now the best thing to do is hold it like this with your pointer finger. So you're making that little cross section there, you're holding tight, and you just let that piece drop. You don't go over the middle with it like you would with a normal French braid. Now, you grab a piece of hair right next to it, as you can see. And now I have long hair, so sometimes you have to smooth things out and work with your hands a little bit. And you're going to cross over the middle. And now we're just regular French braiding. We get to that end, and we're grabbing a section again towards the back. We're working towards the back of our head. Okay? Smooth it out. Now, pinch it right in the middle there, and instead, again, going over the middle, I'm going to let it drop. Okay? And we're going to grab a piece of hair right next to the part that I let drop. You get the idea, and we're going to go over the middle again. See how that's starting to look? You see how pretty that looks? Okay, now, back again. I'm just going to keep going until you get it. With that piece, you're going to grab another chunk of hair, cross over the middle, go slowly, and repeat to yourself, just like I'm doing. Let the piece drop. We don't go over. We let the piece drop. And we grab a section of hair, excuse me, and we go over the middle again. Now we come to the back piece again, and we grab a section of hair and go over the middle and let that section in the front drop. And we go in the back there, and let me just loosen it up. We go over the middle section, smooth things out, so you want it nice and neat, and then you're going to grab a chunk of hair and add it to that back section, cross over the middle. Now, you can make a decision when you get to this point. Do you want to keep going to the back of your head and tie it with an elastic? And you would tie it with an elastic and hold it there and then decide what you want to do. Do you want to maybe do the other side? And you have the meat in the middle, and then you tie with one elastic, and then you comb out the hair? Or do you do what I like to do, and that is call it quits right here? And what I do is I'm going to just end it here. I'm going to take a bobby pin, and I'm going to fasten it into the hair, because I want mine to be like a decorative side piece. And I have a cute little rhinestone bobby pin with a pattern on the end that I like to use as my finishing touch to cross it over to give it a cute little interest. And there you have it. I put in the little rhinestone clip over my bobby pin, and that will keep it nicely in place. Now, if you want to take some of your bangs out, no problem. Just be careful, and just one little piece at a time, you just pull them out of the braid. And I think that's a really cute look because it frames your face and it gives some interest to what's going on. So I like my bangs a little framing my face. You don't have to do that, but like I said, if you like to do that, but it's easier if you just start with bringing them in. Otherwise, you don't get the right effect, and it's just hard to backtrack. If you have highlights like I do, this is a great hairstyle that enhances your highlights because you can see kind of all the weaving that goes on, which is really cute. So let me give you a nice close-up of it so that you can see exactly what I did. Like I said, you can do the other side as well, and you can meet them in the middle, or you can do just like I did and have just a decorative little braid on one side. So I hope you really like this video. I hope you'll give a waterfall braid a try with your hair. It's really easy when you get the hang of it. I always recommend that you say it to yourself as you're doing it with any of the braiding techniques that I do in my videos. It really helps a lot. That's how you learn, because you want your hands to do what your mind wants them to do, and they don't always follow quickly the way your brain wants them to go. So just stick with it. Don't give up. Girls, if you have curly hair, this is great for curly hair too. It's obviously something that you see when your hair is straighter, so if you straighten your hair, it's more noticeable, but it looks great with curly hair too, because when I do that no heat curly style, I've used it and it looks terrific. I love it. So, and I get lots of compliments on it. You will too. You'll really like it. So thanks so much for viewing. Please subscribe because I have so much more to come. And please do visit me at my blogspot where I do a lot of writing, lots of helpful tips that I think you'll find interesting and helpful in your lives. And thanks so much for viewing. I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye now. To the braid.